Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Alexa, and today I will be showing you how to configure port security on your Cisco switch. Port security is important for a number of reasons, one of which being to prevent any unauthorized access to your Cisco switches to your network. Port security isn't very helpful when it comes to online attacks. However, port security is very important to prevent attacks coming from your own premises, meaning if somebody unauthorized manage to get on your premises, maybe sneak through the reception, or it does happen and it's not impossible. Yeah. So in that case, if somebody managed to get on your premises and he's got malicious intent, port security is vital. It's basically your second line of defense. Let's get to it. So as you can see, I've got a very simple topology here with two switches, one router, and three computers. This laptop will act as an attacker, as somebody with malicious intent for your network, right? Okay, so first off, what we need to do is on the switch, I will check if no port security has been enabled by far. Okay, so let's go into switch 1, and I will just go into elevated privilege mode, and I will check if any port security has been enabled by far. First of all, I need to check actually on which port this PC or this computer is actually connected to, and I can see this PC1 is connected to fast internet 01 on the switch. So what I can do is just show interface, pardon me, show interfaces, fast. Show port security interfaces, interface F01, and I can see port security is disabled, so it hasn't been enabled just yet. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do, I need to actually go into the interface. I need to make sure that the switch port is in access mode, because port security can be only enabled on a port that is in access mode. It won't just work on any other modes. Okay, so interface F01, switch port mode access. So now it actually switched into the access mode. So now I can actually enable the port security. So switch port security, like that. But on its own, it just enables the port security as a feature, but it won't work just on its own like that. What needs to be done next is actually configure the different attributes or different parameters of the port security. Okay, one of which is actually I can configure, or I can define which MAC address is allowed on that switch port, because whoever will try to unplug the computer and plug back in its own will logically have its own MAC address, because MAC addresses are unique device by device, right? From device to device, I meant to say. So that means that I need that switch port security. I need a port security to check what MAC address is connected to that switch port. And if it's not the one that I will define or the one that I will preset, I want prosecutors to simply disable that port. Okay. So first of all, what I need to do is check the MAC address of the computer, of actually my computer, right? So config fast internet, and I can see the MAC address is 001, 001, 0001. I will just copy paste it. And now I will just simply, let me just open it up a little bit more. That's right. And now switch port. Oh, I misspelled it. Switch port security MAC address, and now I'll just paste the one that is okay for me. That's it. I could alternatively also define the level of port security, meaning that three different modes there: shutdown, protect, and restrict. In this case, I want simply the port to be disabled. I don't want that attacker or whoever connects to be able to do anything on the network. I don't like completely. I want to lock him out, right? And by default, what port security does, it just does that. So that means that I could switch port security, violation, and if I just retrieve my options, you can see protect, restrict, or shutdown. Shutdown is enabled by default. If, as a matter of fact, if I want protect or restrict, I need to specify it. Like for example, like this, and just hit enter, right? Or I could do shutdown and just hit enter, but I don't have to because shutdown is by default. It just works like that. So we can see now that the MAC address has been defined, has been preset. So what I can do now is I can just simulate an attacker. Yeah. So what I can do, I can just simply I will just say I'm the attacker, and this PC1 I will just unplug it. So what I will do, I will just remove the connection. I will just remove it like that. It's removed, and now I'm coming with my own laptop, and I will just connect it into the switch on the same switch port. And as you can tell by looking at these red triangles, that something happened with the connection, right? Okay, let's take a look. And we can see, let me just enlarge it a little bit here so we can see clearly. We can see that the switch port fast internet 01 has changed to down. The interface is down. It just went straight to down. It has been disabled. So now we can take a look on what's actually happened. So do show port security interface F01, and we can see that the port security is enabled indeed, and the port status at this very moment is secure shutdown. It has been disabled. So that's exactly what we wanted, right? And we can just try if we have any access, if we have any connectivity at all, we can just ping the default gateway 10.0.0.2254. That's the default gateway for this network. And as you can see, we are not getting any pings back. We are just getting request timeout, because the switch simply blocks that ping. So if I'm attacker, I'm in no luck. I will walk away with nothing. So basically, at this point, I can't obtain any confidential information from the network. I can't obtain any data, and I can't even upload any malicious software or anything. I can't just do nothing because the port has been completely blocked. So what I can do now, I will just walk away. I will just disconnect my laptop like I'm doing now. I will just disconnect my laptop because like I'm walking away with nothing, right? So walking with nothing, and I will plug back in the computer that was there before. Okay. As you can probably tell, the red triangles are still there. That's because switch port won't come on or even resume its operation just because the right computer was plugged back in. As a matter of fact, me as a network administrator, I need to go into the switch port and I need to first shut down it, and then I need to re-enable it. At that point, it will be again active, it will be online, and the computer will have access to the network. Let's do it. Okay, so interface F01 shutdown, if I can spell it, shutdown, and no shutdown. So interface has been enabled. Let me just double check the status. Do show port security interface F01. I can tell, the port security is up and port status is secure up, meaning it's just fully operational. And as you can tell, I will just move it so you can see it clearly. The red triangle switch to green one. Sweet, that's what we wanted. So just to be sure that actually I have access to the network, what I will do, I will just ping the default gateway 10.0.254, and as you can tell, I'm getting pings back, meaning full connectivity. Splendid. Okay, so this is what for today. As you can tell, it's not very difficult. You just people just need to understand like actually how it works, how I can help you to secure a network. And if you have any questions, just send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye for now.